look
Start
at
by saying good morning, ninth grade.
good morning, ninth grade.
Good morning, ninth grade.
Buenos dias, ninth grade. Okay, so today we're working on character voice. I can identify the emotions that reflect character voice. After we take our mindful minute as a group, we'll jump into today's objective. But if you're joining us in your own independent time, please take a second at some point today to breathe, focus yourself, ground yourself, take a few deep breaths, and then begin the work when you are in space to start that stuff. You want to do this?
Yeah. So yesterday, Monday, you picked either your movie poem or your character poem. You added alliteration and onomatopoeia to make it pop a bit more. Now, today we're going to talk about character voice. And that's when you are speaking as somebody in character, like an actor. You're writing in first person as that character. That's why this assignment was supposed to be written in first person, and we took off points if you didn't do that. So today, read over your poem and identify the emotion that's connecting your character to their voice by considering who the character is, what they're experiencing, where they are, and who they are with. Those are things in writing that can show us what a character is feeling emotionally. Here are some examples.
So characters might feel nervous, they might feel sad, they might feel shy, they might feel confident, they might feel bored or surprised. Maybe they're feeling guilty about something or anxious about something, depending on who your character is with, what they're experiencing, the setting that they're in, the events that have occurred. All of those things will impact the way that that character feels given the moment that you're writing about. So this is the poem from yesterday. This is exactly what we showed you yesterday when we added I'm going to actually show you again. We added the alliteration here, we added the alliteration here, and we added the onomatopoeia here. So what you should do is pull up your poem from yesterday, read over that poem, make sure you have all your alliteration and your onomatopoeia. And then this is a simple task of just identifying the following things. So first thing, who is the character or the speaker? In this poem, we were writing as Molly's lawyer. And notice it says I, but that's not I, Miss Laredo, or I, Mr. Allen. It's I as the speaker, Molly's lawyer.
Context is everything around what's written down. So it's all of the things that aren't said in the poem, but that are true, that are happening in the moment. So this is the context for this poem. This is the lawyer at the end of the movie after his client has been acquitted. Originally, he did not want to represent her. He didn't want to be her lawyer because he wasn't sure if she, Molly, was honest or not. So that gives you, the reader of the poem, a little bit more understanding of what's going on. And it also helps us to maybe pinpoint his emotions.
So we said the emotion that we would tie to this character in this moment is either thankful or maybe he's amazed. Either one of those would work. And we provided some reasoning as to why these two emotions best match the poem and the speaker's voice. He shows thankfulness or amazement because he repeats, I never thought she'd be the one, right? That's repetition. I never thought, I never thought, I never thought. And I'd be forever grateful. The speaker of the poem also uses the words fighting a battle I completely misunderstood and shine brightly once again, which denote a positive and overall grateful tone. His attitude towards the situation, towards the other characters, is that he feels thankful, he feels amazed, he's overall in a positive state of mind.
So for today, you have 4 questions, or 1 question and an instruction. Who is the character in your poem? Maybe you name them in your poem already, but just go ahead and explicitly, specifically name your character. What is the situation that this character's in? Again, be as specific as you can, because Ms. Laredo and I have not watched every single TV show and movie ever. Help us understand who this person is and what emotion reflects their voice. How do they feel in this moment? Use the slides. You should have these slides open Tuesday 4/28. Use this slide to try to pinpoint what emotion your character is going through. If your emotion is not on this slide, but you can write it out, you know what word it is, that's great. If your emotion is not on this slide and you don't know what word it is, then pick from this slide, or this slide, wherever it is. Pick from the slide the emotion that's closest to what you're thinking.
You also have to provide a line or lines from the poem that show this, similar to the way that here we put a couple of lines from the poem that supported what we were saying. And then this is what the document looks like. So type your name, put the date. This is English 9. You can just copy and paste your poem into this box right here, and then answer each of the questions underneath the bolded space. The same questions that are here are the questions that are on the slide. We just put them into a table chart for you, so it was a little bit easier to navigate. And that's all we have for today, guys. It's really important that you do this work today, because Mr. Allen and I are going to go into everybody's individual poem after you identify the emotion for this character's voice. And we're going to give you a word based off of the emotion that you identified today. And that word is going to be what you work with tomorrow. More to come on that tomorrow when we meet with you guys. Again, if you have any questions, shoot us an email. We're here for you guys.
I'll be here at 1:30. I will post the link for the afternoon session in Google Classroom.
Bye.
Bye.